Imagine having it all: wealth, family, health, and a thriving reputation. Now imagine all of it being taken away in a single moment. This is the story of Job, a man whose faith and resilience were tested in ways few could ever endure. But Job's journey isn't just about loss. It's about unwavering faith and the promise of restoration. In the land of Uz, there lived a man named Job. He was known throughout the region for his great wealth and prosperity. Job was blessed with a large family, countless herds, and numerous servants. But what set him apart wasn't his wealth, it was his character. Job was known as a man who feared God and shunned evil, a man of integrity and righteousness. Each day, Job would offer sacrifices to God, praying for his family, asking for their forgiveness and blessing. For Job, his faith wasn't just a ritual, it was the foundation of his life. One day, in a realm beyond human sight, the angels gathered before God. Among them was Satan, the adversary. God spoke to Satan, asking, "Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him." But Satan, ever the doubter, replied, "Does Job fear God for nothing? You've placed a hedge around him, blessing everything he touches. But stretch out your hand and strike all he has, and surely he will curse you to your face." And so God permitted Satan to test Job, allowing all he had to be taken, yet forbidding any harm to his life. It began suddenly. In a single day, messengers came running to Job. First, his livestock and servants were taken by raiders. Before he could even process this, another messenger arrived. Fire from heaven had destroyed his sheep. Another arrived. His camels had been stolen, his servants slain. And then, the final blow, a great wind struck the house where Job's children were gathered, and all were lost. Yet in the depths of his anguish, Job did the unimaginable. He fell to the ground in worship and declared, "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." In the face of unimaginable pain, Job's faith held firm. Still, Satan was not done. He claimed Job's faith would crumble if his own body were afflicted. So Job's health was struck with painful sores from head to toe, and he sat in the ashes, broken in body and spirit. Even his wife, overwhelmed by grief, pleaded, "Are you still holding on to your integrity? Curse God and die." But Job rebuked her, saying, "Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" For days, Job's friends sat with him in silence. But then the silence broke, and they began questioning him, wondering what sin he must have committed to face such suffering. They believed that God's justice required that the righteous be rewarded and the wicked punished. Yet Job maintained his innocence, pleading with God, questioning, longing for answers. He grappled with questions of suffering, justice, and faith, clinging to a glimmer of hope in God's goodness. Finally, God answered Job, not with explanations, but with questions. "Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation?" God asked. "Can you bind the chains of the Pleiades or loose Orion's belt?" God reminded Job of his boundless power and wisdom, of the mysteries of creation beyond human understanding. In the end, Job recognized his own limitations and God's greatness, declaring, "I know that you can do all things. No purpose of yours can be thwarted." God, in his mercy, restored Job. He blessed Job with twice as much as he had before: new children, wealth, and health. But the true blessing was deeper. Job's faith was refined, his understanding of God enriched. He had faced the darkness and emerged with a greater trust in God's wisdom and love. Job's story reminds us that faith is not just about blessings, but about trusting God through the trials, believing that He is with us, even in our darkest moments. Though we may not understand our suffering, we can rest in the hope that God sees, knows, and in His time restores. May we, like Job, find strength to say, "Blessed be the name of the Lord." If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. God bless you all.